But I also think it's a business decision, if you will, right? Because I remember back in the day when I worked in retail, and we would sell a ton of Creed, and I'll say Lenny Kravitz, and I'll say Lifehouse, right? And DC Talk. But DC Talk tops out at 1 million units, and Creed tops out at 17 million units, right? And I don't think, relatively speaking, messages are that far apart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of going, well, that makes sense to me. I mean, on two levels, right? You can sell more music and make more money and maybe affect more lives that way, but also just the art. You're going to be in front of X amount more people, and more people are going to hear your music, and it's, again, in essence, the same. Why would you put it under the Christian umbrella if there's a limit? I mean, this isn't a conversation you haven't had 100,000 times, right?
Yeah.
But
I think the thing that also, when you're starting out as a band, sometimes it goes the other way, where you can kind of start in with this built-in audience and play churches,
Sure.
and a lot of bands do that, and I don't necessarily fault them for it if they're doing it for the right reasons, but it's it's a good give and take for sure.
Well, and that's the reason I think that I just never wanted, I don't even want there to be an R&B genre, nor a Christian genre, nor a rap genre. I just want it to be all music anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to hear Eminem on my iPod right next to you guys, right next to India RE, next to the Indigo Girls, next to Stevie Wonder. I mean, I just like to throw it on shuffle and let it go.
Yeah, I think our whole thing with being put in the genre of Christian music, which is a funny genre to begin with, because it's only based on lyrics. It's the only genre that's based on only lyrical content.
Yeah, or just being signed to a quote-unquote Christian record label.
Yeah, which is, and lyrics are just the craziest thing, because they're the most undefined part of a song, and they can mean a lot of different things, and it's kind of funny. But where was I even going to go with this? I feel like the Christian music industry has always been something that we've just tried to not really have a stance on. We're always and maybe that's why you felt like Matt was shying away, but we've talked about it, and we're our music is what it is. People can interpret it this way. We want to make music for everyone. We want to, be honest about who we are as Christians, but we also kind of just want to go to the next question, when that gets asked. And it's not that we're trying to
I hear you, man.
push that off of our shoulders. It's not that we're trying to deny who we are and what we think and what we believe, but it's more of just, you can call it whatever you want, but we're still who we are.
Yeah, I think the same thing about myself. But I don't even want people to, when they ask me if I'm a Christian, I don't want to answer the question.
Really?
So when you, because I think it comes with a lot of baggage.
It's a stigma, for sure.
And you probably get the question a lot more than I would ever get the question, right? And I'm kind of going, and maybe that's why I brought it up, because you get the question so much, and I don't know. Again, maybe that's why I stutter on the word Christian.
Yeah. We always start it, saying that this is who we are. You can call us what you want,
right.
and if you're asking us personally, you're yes, we are Christians, but it's
right.